Very good evening, friends. Meeting again in the session of Materia Medica. And today we're going to learn one of the important remedy from fourth year syllabus, that is Justicia Adhatoda. Very small remedy. It is an Indian drug again. It is known by the name of Adursa in Ayurveda or Vasaka. It is another name. This is from the Acanthaceae family, and having very specific action on upper respiratory tract than the comparatively lower respiratory tract, where it used to produce a dry allergic cough with a lot of lacrimation, lot of coryza, with hoarseness, with sore throat, with heaviness of the head. Patient gets troubled a lot because of irritation in the throat. I have used this remedy right from my start of practice till today, and it is a very good anti-tussive remedy. Uh, if you want to stop cough, irritation in the throat, Justicia mother tincture 10 drops in a half cup of water is always useful for the patient. It is a wonderful remedy to tackle the acute attacks of cough, acute bouts of cough. And along with that, it is very useful remedy, specifically sometimes with even a spasms of the chest, even in asthmatic attacks. And that's why in the mother tincture form, as a palliative, one can think about this remedy. And this it works 90%, 90 times it works. It immediately settles. And then you can find it out the simillimum. Then you get the time to reach to the simillimum. If you are damn sure about the remedy, there is no question of giving Justicia. But if you are not damn sure, and if you have to tackle that acute attack of cough, always think of Justicia mother tincture, the remedy which I have used n number of times in my practice. In fact, we'll read it from Boericke's Materia Medica. It is a remedy, Justicia Adhatoda Vasaka, an Indian shrub, Singi. It is from Acanthaceae family. It is highly efficacious medicine for acute catarrhal conditions of the respiratory tract used in the beginning. It has been also mentioned a remedy for early stages of tuberculosis also. So it means not only having just acute hay fever or cough coryza, but also having a deep acting problem, tubercular problem in early stage. It has been mentioned. Head, there is irritable, sensitive to external impression. Hot, full, and heavy head. It is like just going towards the sinuses, the heaviness which develops over there can be settled with this. Lacrimation with coryza, profuse, fluent with constant sneezing. So there is a associated lacrimation associated with watery discharge, associated with sneezing, loss of smell and taste from the nose. Coryza with cough. So coryza associated with cough, associated with lacrimation, associated with irritation in throat, is associated with irritation in the nose. This is very important remedy. Throat complaints, there is a dryness, pain during the empty swallowing, tenacious mucus, and mouth is dry. Respiratory, dry cough from sternal region all over the chest. And patient always talks like that. Doctor, इथून खोकला येतो. Cough starts from here. That he indicates directly right from the sternum. The cough starts. So dry cough from sternal region all over the chest. Hoarseness with larynx is painful. Paroxysmal cough. So cough comes in paroxysms with suffocative obstruction of the respiration. Cough with sneezing, severe dyspnea with cough, tightness across the chest. So it is because of suffocation which develops over there. So it is also a good remedy whenever there is spasm associated with that. Asthmatic attacks cannot endure a closed or warm room. So they cannot remain in closed room. They want open air and then they feels better. The whooping cough. This is a wonderful remedy for whooping cough. Relationship seems to come between the SIPA and euphrasia, which you have to compare. The dose is third potency and high, but generally I used to use very commonly the mother tincture and very occasionally the sixth potency. Severe aggravation have been noticed from lower potencies, so it is always better to be utilized in mother tincture or otherwise 6 or 30, but don't repeat too much. Stop as soon as the attack is over, and this is a good remedy to tackle the attack. So Justicia Adhatoda is a wonderful remedy for specifically for the whooping cough, dry cough with a lot of coryza, hay fever, sneezing, heaviness of the head, sinusitis, early stages of sinusitis, early stages of tuberculosis, even in bronchitis. This is a good remedy to be think of, and I'm using very regularly the Justicia Adhatoda in my practice in mother tincture form very often, and people they get satisfied because they consume the mother tincture, they feel better at the throat level. So to tackle that, this is the good remedy Justicia one must think about and one must apply in their practice. You'll get you can cover very easily the dry cough. So that's all, very short remedy for today, but a very useful in day-to-day homeopathic practice is Justicia Adhatoda. Thank you, and we'll meet tomorrow again with some other remedy from fourth year syllabus. Good night.
Thank you, sir. Have a good
Thank
night.
you, sir. Good night.
Good night.